Eric's with us in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hi, Eric. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call. How are you today?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So I'm doing okay for myself, but I'm wondering how I can help my family out. So the situation is that my mom and uncle each own a home. They're two adjacent homes, 3-bedroom homes. Only one person lives in each of them. However, the one that my uncle is in is about to go into foreclosure. He took out a mortgage on the home just to pay for his expenses. The homes were inherited from their parents, and they've used the money for the mortgage to partially pay it back on itself, and then also they've used it for frivolous expenses, cars that they don't need. And so the mortgage is now in foreclosure, and what my mom, who owns her home and gets her income from SSI and disability, what she wants to do is she won't ask me to purchase my uncle's home and refinance the mortgage, and she thinks that she can pay off the home with some of the income that my uncle also earns. But I think that's realistic, and I told her that I cannot do that.
Correct.
So with that in mind, what she's moving towards doing is taking out a home equity line of credit on a home that she owns so she can pay off the mortgage for him. And I don't know how to dissuade her not to do that, and I think if she does do that, she will ultimately go into just a spiral of debt, and I'll end up having to support them both. So I don't really know what to tell them or what to try and do to fix their situation, so I don't have to support them when they're old and potentially without homes at all.
Well, you don't have to support them both. There's no law that says that. If your mother's doing cocaine, you don't give her cocaine. You don't give her money. Mm-hmm. So you don't support people's misbehavior. That's called codependency. And so, no, your mother is about to make a huge mistake, and it's time somebody quit bailing your uncle out. He needs to just sell that. He needs to just sell that house is what he needs to do, and move, and go rent something before it gets foreclosed on. But your mother is, I would just be all up in her grill saying, Mom, you just are not going to do this. You are not going to do this. And if you do this, don't you dare call me after I've told you to do this. Don't you dare call me and ask me for money. Ever. Because I'm telling you right now, this guy is misbehaving with money, and he's going to take everybody in the family down the drain with him. You're going to have to get real strong about this, because nobody in your family talks about the fact that your uncle is being stupid regularly. Mm-hmm. No one says it out loud. It's the dirty little secret. It's a wink and a nod. It's the elephant in the room that nobody discusses is standing on the middle of your coffee table. Am I wrong?
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so you need to have a very, very, very clear conversation with your mother. How old are you?
I'm 24 years old. I'm on baby step 3B. I'm saving up for a down payment on a home.
Yeah, she's not going to listen to you. Do you have...
You're right.
Yeah. Does she have
exactly the problem that I'm having.
Exactly. You got powdered butt syndrome big time. Once somebody's powdered your butt, they don't want your opinion about money or sex. Let's see. Does she go to church?
She does go to church. Yes.
How's her relationship with her pastor?
It's a very large church that's got about 5,000 members, so there isn't much of a relationship with her church, but she does attend every weekend. Who
does she respect that you can drag into this, that would get in her face and tell her not to do this?
Oh, boy. I don't know if there's anyone that she respects. I mean, she speaks to my father occasionally, but our relationship isn't that great. I don't know someone who...
Wait a minute. Your father, did you say?
Yeah, they're divorced.
Okay.
They don't live together.
Yeah.
He has his own set of problems.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Your grandpa that left these two people houses, he's just rolling in his grave right now. This is killing me.
Oh, yes.
This is killing me.
I know.
Because this is not how that man lived his life.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is you need to, if you can find someone to speak into her life that she'll listen to, that you can bring into this conversation, and go sit down at her kitchen table with this person who will look at her and speak plainly to her, and she will hear them, because she does not need to do this.
No, she doesn't. Do you think that I could maybe get like assistance of a professional, like a lawyer or a counselor or someone like that?
Only if she would listen. Is there a family attorney that did this will that caused these two people to end up with these houses that she'd listen to? Your grandpa's attorney?
Potentially, yes.
It's a small town. Your grandpa's attorney is well respected, and he would sit down with her and go, John, or whatever your grandpa's name was, he'd be having a fit right now. Martha, don't do this, right? And if you got somebody that can do that, that's what I'm looking for. And look, pray and ask God to send that person into your mind or into her life. Because I'm afraid that she's not going to, it's not because I don't think you're smart. At 24, you're asking all the right questions. You've really got a pretty good handle on this. But I want to relieve you of responsibility to take care of people who refuse to do smart things just because they're in your family. That is not a moral responsibility on your part. So,
what do you think is the best course of option for him to sell the house and rent, or for him to sell the house and
yes? He has lost the house. He lost the house by his misbehavior. It's in foreclosure. He needs to sell it before he loses it, right?
Yes, definitely.
He does not have a way to save this house without someone else putting all their assets at risk to bail him out, and then he's not going to change anything, and then the next time it goes around, they're all going to lose their houses. That's what's going to happen, because this guy hadn't changed a thing. And, he needs to sell his house. That's what he needs to do, and go rent something, and I screwed up and lost the house. That's what it amounts to. And start again fresh, and he can start fresh, and your mom will be okay, and let her stay in her paid-for house while she's on SSI, which is exactly what she needs. She does not need a mortgage. I'm sorry, man. I'm frustrated with you.